It's no surprise to learn that when a meme gets really big, the person who is the creator of that meme, they usually like to either ride the meme to the absolute point where it becomes so unfunny and unbearable that just even the sight of the meme is just awful, no one wants to see it, or there's someone who either gets famous off of that meme, but then they keep away from that meme and do other things. For example, probably the best example of that is Danielle Bregoli, or known as Bad Baby now. Do you guys remember when she was on Dr. Phil and said her saying "Catch Me Outside"? How about that? That made her really famous. Like, that really blew her up. And what she ended up doing later was she ended up making like a multi-million-dollar music career, and she actually made some pretty good songs, and she completely stepped away from that meme. And then, there's obviously some other types of people who just will never back off from a meme, like for example Salt Bae. While he did go on to do, be a chef and stuff, he still never let that meme dead. Like, he always put it in all of his restaurants, pretty much in every video, he at least always did it, so he never let that meme go. Or the infamous breathtaking guy who at E3 when Keanu Reeves came up on stage, I think what happened was this guy said to Keanu, "You're breathtaking," and then Keanu said it back, "No, you're breathtaking." And he tried to ride that meme to the absolute limits. In every single video he would make, he would always use the saying or the hashtag breathtaking guy. And while it was kind of big, it was never like anything really crazy. It never blew up or anything. And it eventually just kind of died down and then he became irrelevant. But recently, this whole trend has been happening to someone named Hailey Welch. And if that name sounds familiar, it's because she is the creator of the Hawk Tuah meme. It's a pretty big meme going on right now, and it's not as big as it was when it first came out, but Hailey Welch herself has gotten big from that meme. And I don't think I need to play it. I think it's already a really well-known meme. But because the meme got so big, she eventually ended up getting all this stuff. She ended up quitting her job and moving to LA. She got a whole management team and everything. And what I believed was it was going to be a situation where instead of, trying to do other things, she would ride the meme to her absolute limits. Just, every single thing she does, it's just all about the Hawk Tuah meme and stuff, She's got Hawk Tuah merch everywhere. She's over here making every video just about Hawk Tuah and type shit. And that's what I thought. That was my speculation. If you guys saw my video, I personally thought that if she did this, it would not end well for her. But she's actually not doing this. What Hailey Welch is actually doing is the complete opposite. Because she's doing what Danielle Bregoli did, where she got really big off of that meme, but didn't ride the meme. She didn't, just use that meme to her absolute limits to the point where it just became unbearable to see. She's actually doing different things. She just announced recently, I forgot what it was called, and I actually couldn't remember the name of it, but she launched a foundation, I believe it was a foundation for animals. And, she launched that because, she got really big, she's able to launch that stuff, and she still seems like she is still the genuine person that she is outside of the Hawk Tuah meme, because, she consistently posts, just her everyday life and stuff and all this other crap. She's just tells her stories about living in LA and stuff, all this other stuff, and she never really seems to ever mention the Hawk Tuah meme, which is honestly kind of good because she shows that she's not gonna ride the meme to death. Yeah, she's obviously going to have merch for it, but she's not gonna be mentioning the Hawk Tuah shit in every single video she makes. But I am kind of glad though to see someone like this, someone get big off of a meme, and instead of just writing the meme, they actually start to do other things besides it. She also did pitch the first pitch at a Mets game, even though she got a lot of hate for it, which honestly, I really don't think Hailey Welch deserves, because she obviously did get very big off of that meme. My bad about there, the dogs are going crazy. But anyway, back to Hailey Welch. She was getting a lot of hate for her being in the Mets game, and honestly, here's the real thing about it. I don't think she deserves it, because let's just say this. She said that, the Hawk Tuah stuff. But what I guarantee you was she didn't know how big the meme would become. She didn't know that the meme would become so big that she could make an entire like online status career off of it. So that's the whole reality behind Hailey Welch. Because she got all big and stuff, and why she's doing all this, because she never expected that this meme would get so big for her. But you know, I'm glad to see this. I'm glad to see someone who's created a meme and isn't just riding the meme to the limits, to the point where it's so unbearable to even see. She's actually starting to do different things, actually doing good things, and she's still pretty much being herself when it comes to posting online. And I was very wrong about Hailey Welch. I'll say it. I was super wrong about her. But yeah, that's kind of about it. I'm out of here.